What do you do when you believe that your child is starting to become more of someone else rather than becoming themselves? This is one of the challenges that a lot of parents I encounter when their children are starting to become someone other than themselves, although they are becoming someone other than themselves. And so one of the key factors is, what do we do to support our children when we start to recognize that? Now, my name is Taharka Sankara, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor. I'm also certified as a trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapist, and I do have qualified personal life experience of being involved with this type of scenario on the other side. And so I use my professional and my personal skill set to support parents and youth so they can refine the quality of their relationships, and they can empower themselves so that they can increase self-awareness, they can enhance communication, how they relate to each other, and as well as develop some skills that can support them in having a greater peace of mind. And ultimately transferring intergenerational health, because that is the goal, is to transfer intergenerational health. And so one of the key ingredients of good mental health is how someone is oriented into the world and identify as themselves, right? Their true self, and not this self that society and their social encounters, their social experience start to shape and mold people into a certain type of way. And sometimes you'll be shocked because it's your child. Like, you are the one who has close contact with them and is the best knower of them. So you can recognize some of the signs when these things start to change. So what can you do to support them when they're going through this challenge? One of the key factors is family connection. And if you can get them involved with some family connected activities, keep them grounded and associated with some of the key and core family values, the family principles, some things that you ensure you definitely want to make sure is instilled in your child, you start to incorporate them in activities and make it enjoyable, make it attractable. You don't want to do things that give your child like a disconnection more from you. And you have to be able to read them in a certain type of way to know if this is something that will support them, or will it be something that will push them further away into becoming this person that you don't know who they are trying to become. And so you start to recognize different signs. You may recognize it in how they start to speak, how they start to dress, how they start to, do their thing, right? They language change, their demeanor change, they perception starts to change of the world and other people. And you want to be heavily involved as much as possible if you recognize that they are becoming someone other than themselves. Right? Now, there's a natural course of development, but there are some core things that once they're compromised, you will recognize. And so you want to pay attention to how your child is showing up, but you also want to pay attention of how can you guide them into becoming that full and greatest potential of themselves. So how do you do this? I recommend that you join Next Gen Parenting Group. Next Gen Parenting Group is a group of parents and other adults that support each other on the journey of supporting their children. So that is a virtual village that you can become a part of. So join the Next Gen Parenting Group and you can receive more information, get some tools, have some communication, some involvement that will support you on your parenting journey. So join that Next Gen Parenting Group, and I look forward to seeing you in that room.